Yo guys, what's up? Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Inuh T representing. So fortunately enough today we were on a podcast, Home Away from Home. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow my boy Flexx. He's doing the Flexx. He's doing something amazing. So watch out.
Register to vote,
Nobody care for me, but me pray me Godfather be there for me. You know them now want to see me bling, them now want to see me bling, yeah, with me dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another. Today we have a full house. I wish I could show you what's happening behind there. Guys, we have bosses in the house. We have hustlers in the house. It's a full house, and it's an exciting episode. And the man that needs no introduction. If you're in Cape Town, no Ziva. Easy does it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to introduce you. Should I say easy? So Nzonze, I've been practicing this for the whole day.
All right.
It's Inuh T or Inuh T.
Inuh T.
Welcome to podcast Home Away from Home with Innocent Madana, aka Easy Visuals, aka
Inuh T.
Is the founder of Easy Visuals.
Yeah, bro.
Yes. What else do you do, guys? Because I think we need like 5 hours with you.
I don't do much. Like you said, I'm Easy Visuals, the cinematographer.
Yes.
I'm into video filming.
Yes.
That's what I do on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
I'm Inuh T, also the artist, because I also do love music. I'm also an instrumentalist. I play more than 10.
Look at you showing off.
Instruments.
Yeah, okay.
Piano, bass, I play in beta. I'm a percussionist,
You are a true musician.
I'm a musician, I can also produce and do all those other stuff.
Great stuff.
And I'm also a father,
I wanted to say, you know what? There's a lot of things that I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
But other thing, I believe congratulations are in order.
Man.
Tell me what happened on the 3rd of April.
Man. Me and my wife, my girlfriend, my long time. We've been together for 11 years actually.
I saw the pictures.
So we had our
skinny and dark and everything.
We had our traditional wedding sometime in March.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
We had to do what we had to do,
You know what I loved about? You don't confuse it.
Yeah, man.
Urim Rasta.
Yes, sir.
Urim Saladi.
Yes, sir.
Where are you? Because when you're wearing suits, it suits you so well, right? Then Pepe Mama African attire, which was so nice also.
Yeah, thank you, man.
So where are you?
I'm just me at the end of the day, bro. That's all I can say. Because trying to generalize or put me into a certain category, also on my own part, I would fail to do that.
Yeah.
Because I always, enjoy. I'm a man of the moment. I believe that each and every day when I wake up, I have to live to the fullest.
Yeah.
If that particular day I have to be in my vest and shorts and flops and going out and enjoying with my guys, I do that.
All the way. Yeah.
If that day, if I have to do business, I have to suit up, look good, cliche, then I do that. Because what can we do, man? We always have to put our best foot forward, man.
I like it. I saw the attire.
Yeah, man.
It was very nice. The African attire.
Thank you, my G.
So should we start from your background? Should we start from the music part? Should you start from the visuals? Where should you start?
You're the main man of today. So I was actually remember when we came in through and I was saying that it feels so good today to be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Since I'm a person who's usually 60 to 70% of my time, I'm usually behind the camera. So when you're in front of the camera, bro, it's like amazing. And I thank you guys for having me over here today. It's
a great honor.
Yeah, man. I actually feel very humbled and I'm so grateful and thankful. Yeah, much salute. Whichever way you want us to start, you can ask me, then we can see what we can do.
Let's start from the beginning. Because I believe you're from Zim, right?
Yeah, bro.
Location.
Nindri ghetto boy, bro. Full on ghetto, Mfako se massive. Mfombi massive. I represent my ghetto every time of the day. Mfaka ze. Kwa samuriwo. Yeah, bakona pamtamba na mgorono.
Yes, big up to everyone in Mfombi.
Yeah, nditori chana chi.
Buffalo soldier.
Yes, waiza. Bamwana wambo tanda afana na Buffalo. Buffalo ndio wafana ni bison wani.
Okay.
Nikona kama Billiard.
So tell us, from Formby.
I'll try to quickly rush it through so that. Okay, cool. Let me just give a. Cool. I'm a Valentine's boy. I was born on Valentine's.
Wow.
Born in Mfakose.
Yeah.
Did most of my education also in Zimbabwe. Did a couple of things there in Zimbabwe. Initially, okay, so in order to help you to understand maybe later on where we're going to get to, initially I didn't start off as a videographer. It's not something that I really wanted to do, but I remember growing up, I used to watch certain things on television, and I'm always a person who always wants to see the thing that has been done to that thing so that it's there. So when I used to watch movies or when I used to watch stuff, I used to, my mind would be going all over the whole place. So, take for instance, my mom buys me maybe like a small car. I would want to open up inside and see what was in there. So, going on forward, with the Zim background, you have to. Our parents will always tell you, "Hey, I sent you to school. You have to do something that is proper." So from in Zim, I used to work. I actually I was working for like a high profile company for some while. Close to about 6 years, into admin and all that. So I used to be a student, office job, and all that, like a 9 to 5 guy. Then fast forward, moved to SA, because of.
So sorry for cutting you.
Yes,
why I asked you where you from like Mfombi? I just want maybe there's someone that is sitting there said I went to school with this guy.
Mfako say high one.
That's what okay.
Mfombi, yes.
Also in Mfombi.
All in Mfombi. Saka team resere kumfombi rotondiziwa da.
Excellent. Okay, so fast forward.
Then I came over to SA, following love. My woman was the first one to start coming to SA. I was still in Zim.
Wow.
Then I had to take like a voluntary retrenchment package and like, I know, man, I need to go to SA for some reason. Yeah. Then I came here. When I got here, I actually went to work for the same organization that I was working for in Zim. But that was for a very short while. I was not really enjoying it. And then I had to switch jobs, it's all the hustling, man, at the end of the day. Then I started working for, I was into the restaurant, hospitality industry for quite a while. Then my lady bought me a camera. I still remember then, a Canon 500D. And she's like, baby, I know you love taking photos. And I can say that was the birth of Easy Visuals because from then onwards, I really say to myself, I love doing this. When I held that camera, I had done some other productions back in Zim. If you check us on the YouTube, you can see I did some small time videos there.
I want to talk to you about that because there was Easy Skanking.
Easy Skanking.
Yeah. Now Easy Visuals.
That's my rasta guy. The whole ghetto vibe, man.
Yeah. So I know you just fast forward to now, but I also wanted to hear about that. No, but which is good. I know we're behind time. You're
no, we're not behind time. We're good.
So
we're cruising, my G.
I also wanted to hear about that journey of Easy Skanking.
Easy Skanking. Okay.
To what happened to now? It's now Easy Visuals, right?
I can't say it's the same company. Totally different. Easy Skanking was just a word that we used to just say in the ghetto. I grew up in more like a Rasta kind of related background. In the ghetto, you always like, hey, wagwan, and you say Easy Skanking, my G. So I really used to love that. Then I just thought, I'm making videos. And I just loved the word easy.
You were making videos?
Easy. Yeah, not really making videos.
Okay.
That's when I learned how to make videos. I was, okay, cool. Let me rewind a little bit. So I was an artist for quite a while in Zim.
I saw you were doing dancehall.
Yes, I was doing dancehall. I still remember my first say like a proper production was through Sanima Kalima. I was on Ayeye compilation volume 1 when he came from SA to Zim.
Yeah.
I was there and I did a track called Ndinetarero. Yeah, it even played on radio, which was like a dancehall urban grooves kind of feel then. Then the only problem that I used to have now is that when I would want to get visuals, I wouldn't find anybody who could. I've always wanted
the way you want.
I've always wanted beautiful videos, man.
Yeah.
Even if you check those videos that I did way back then, no offense, but you can tell that this guy maybe had a certain. I didn't really if you check on all the videos that I did, I didn't do all those like the regular videos. You just see me standing by the corner with the ghetto youth and whatever. I would go to Long Chain there and all those fancy places. And would get there. People don't know that we have a camera. Then, there was this other Madala, we had a small camcorder, so I used to borrow that camcorder. And this other boy called Organize, so I used to take Organize to go with me. He would just hold the camera. Then when I go home, then I would edit that small video with, with some softwares that I would
This
have
is software.
downloaded online. I used to use, what was it called? Pinnacle, I think.
Self-taught.
Self-taught.
Ah.
I never went to any filming school up until now. All the videos that I've done, or all the productions that I've done, I've never gone to school for that.
And you've done a lot of videos, bro.
I've tried.
You've done a lot of videos. So, okay, so what happened to singing from dancehall to, what are you singing now?
Currently, let me say, Afro Rev. It's a mixture in between the two. I've done a bit of jazz also, not yet out. So I'm in between those three genres, just trying to fuse in between Afro and a bit of Amapiano also into the Afro, so to make it Afro Rev and a bit of jazz.
No more dancehall.
No, not really. I'm no longer a dancehall person, but my people, my family, the behind the scenes are saying,
So when I was sitting and I was trying to research more about you, I just wanted to say, coming from me, I love your dancehall tracks, the ones that you were doing back then.
Serious?
Not saying you're doing.
No, I understand, my dear.
It's like, wow, I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
I wanted to
Maybe I
ask
might
you-
do maybe one or two
I think
dancehall
you
tracks.
should, because
Nah? I think
the
I
dancehall tracks
should.
that you're doing,
Yeah.
is very nice.
I've got a conscious song that I did, a reggae conscious song. So I did it a while back. It's so fortunate enough that today in the studio I've got like my family behind the scenes, Don Kumchairs and Tech
Yes.
27, and those people.
Yes.
Yeah, DK from the start,
Looking
and my
good today.
boy,
Looking good today.
my brother from another mother,
Yeah.
Tech 27. So I've got a track called Swamunoda. And these guys have been pushing me. I did that track, I think, about 9 years ago, bro. And these guys have been pushing me, saying, we love this track, man. So I did a video for it. It's not yet out. It's also in between the reggae dancehall kind of genre. So I think you're going to see something reggae from me
I
very
think that's
soon.
my favorite track. I know I haven't heard it before, but I love it. Because these guys, they say it's a dope track, so I think it's a dope
Yeah,
track.
that's what
too.
they're saying. That's what they're saying.
I wanted to ask you, how many languages do you speak, bro?
Mimi naongea Kiswahili.
You see,
Je parle
how many
français.
languages do you speak, bro? Because okay, how many languages do you speak?
In between 5 or 6 thereabouts.
What?
I just nibble into certain languages.
Is it?
Yeah, I speak English, men's content. No, I actually speak Swahili. So I learned how to speak Swahili in South Africa.
Okay.
And a bit of Lingala.
Okay.
Now I'm on to French. Even if you listen on some of my tracks, I'm actually mixing it with
Yeah.
French,
Yeah.
Xhosa, a bit of Zulu. And I also love Sutu. It's a bit difficult for me, but I do love it. I'm also nibbling into it, then my Shona and my English.
Dope, man.
Yeah.
While we're on that question of languages, what does Kalilolo, what does Kalilolo mean?
Kalilolo.
What does that mean, bro?
Okay, so Kalilolo is not a language. It's not a language. So it so happened that one day I was actually with my admin manager, Boss G.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Big up
he's-
Boss G.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boss G,
looking
Boss G,
good.
Boss G. So that's my manager. That's my day one. That's my
Yeah.
guy. That's my run-to guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always give him stress. Because, I don't work alone, I've got a team. So I always give him stress. He's the one who's always pulling strings for me and doing that and that. So one day we were actually driving and I don't know where we were coming from and going to Claremont. So I was playing that Amapiano beat that I did Dudum Duri on. And I had another different kind of song. And he was like, no, man, I don't feel this vibe. I don't feel this vibe. Why don't we do like a regular kindergarten kind of song? He's the one who came up with the idea of Dudum Duri.
Because
I
also
did it.
Dudum Duri, it reminded me of
Yes.
yeah.
So we wanted to do something that was appealing to everybody, something that could remind people of the olden days, man.
Which is catchy also in
Yes.
singing, yeah.
So apparently Kalilolo, they used to sing it at school or wherever.
Okay.
He would know what Kalilolo means. I don't know. I just sang that shit, bro.
Okay. Because I wanted to know what it means.
Yeah, but I think it's just
Okay.
something jovial. Yeah.
So in Kitoko, that's
Kitoko means beautiful.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I only know
Then
it
if you say Kitoko Makasi,
I know
means
it from,
very beautiful. Yeah.
Katande. You were saying that.
Yeah, Kitoko. So that's Lingala there.
I love the Harare track, Harare.
Okay.
I love that track.
Yeah, the Harrow track.
That intro, was that your mom?
No. That was another lady.
Serious?
Okay, so my mom is late. God bless her. So that
Okay.
woman here, she taught me a lot. I love that
May she
woman to
continue
bits.
to rest in peace.
And my pops is also late. I don't have what you call it, brothers or sisters. So it's just me. I'm a single. I'm like an only child.
Serious?
Yeah. So that's why you see, whenever I go out, I always have
But I
team
think
with me.
God is blessed you
Yeah,
with
man.
brothers,
I've
a lot
got
of
brothers, man. I've got nothing but love for them. Yeah. My Shingi from DK, yo, one love, my brother. Take 27, take no motor. Yeah, Denzel C. Georges, yo, those are my guys.
Yeah.
Day one guys, yeah, no matter what. So, Harare was, I was actually, if you notice the time when I dropped Harare, then that's when I went to Zim afterwards. Remember when I was going to have my wedding in Zim?
Okay.
So it was more of a really emotional kind of song because I was really missing home. That was a true story.
It's a beautiful
That's
track.
Harare,
It's a beautiful
Mama.
track, yeah.
I was really missing home, and I wanted to express it in terms of a song. So that's when I did that song.
Because what I love about that track, already that intro, when you're watching the video, already you in that mode.
Yeah, man.
You know, when you're talking to someone that is you love, that is in Zim, and
Yeah,
like if we don't call you, it was so nice. So
Yeah.
when the track started, I was already in that.
Yeah, and also big up and shout out to my producer, Aronson on the beat. He also really tried as much as he's Congolese. So my producer is from Congo, but he
And he's been
understood.
producing for you for a long time.
Yeah,
right?
like all the tracks that I've done in SA, only except Dudum Duri. Dudum Duri, I did it through Funk. Yo, big up Funk. That guy's amazing. But all the other tracks, I actually did them with Aronson. And when I told him that I wanted to record a song about going back home, as much as he didn't understand the language, but he was like, yeah, man, hit that vibe. He was like, yeah, I think that's a song that you really need to hit up on. So on the visuals, when we did the video, that's why we really tried to express the script or the lines that I sing there in terms of a visual concept. Yeah.
Dope. Correct me if I'm wrong, but whenever I'm listening to your music, I have a feeling that you're like a freestyler. Do you write down?
I've never written songs.
Because
Yeah, this
some
guy
of the
is
music,
good.
I feel like
Yeah, man.
this should be a freestyle.
Yo, I don't know, man. I can't write down music. So what I do is that's why you see that I don't hop skip in between producers. If I get one producer, I would record with that producer because he and me have gotten to a certain understanding. And Aronson has gotten to an understanding like, you just hit me up, easy, I've got a beat. Listen to this beat. So when I pull up at the studio, he even goes with me through the lines, and then we that's how I go. And I record like the verse, I can just freestyle it, look for a chorus. I can't write down music. It's difficult for me. I've tried it before, I don't know. They say it's an art that I haven't mastered that art yet.
But yeah, but you're doing it well. You're doing it well. And you like showing off,
Okay.
but you're humble at the same time.
Yo,
Here's where I'm saying this.
okay.
Who drops 10 videos? Who does that? Who does that?
Okay, cool.
That's like, guys, I can do this.
Let me tell you something.
And
One thing.
Not only are these videos from all of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, bro.
Nice
Thank you.
videos.
Thank
I'm
you.
like,
That's an amazing comment, man.
sorry for cutting you. You were saying.
Okay. What can I say? To really answer you on that one, I've always gotten this thing that says no man is an island. If you want to achieve big, always, you need a big team that always backs you up. Because no matter what you do, as much as you might be good at something, you will never be able to accomplish or to achieve that thing without people that are backing you up. If I tell you on that 10 music video concept, bruh, that was the most difficult days of my life because this guy called Denzel used to give me headaches. Then we have this guy, so I've got a marketing company that markets some of my stuff. Big up and shout out to Infinity Media Marketing. And I've got this guy called Hillary the Virus. My bro, Hillary would ask me, easy, we said we're dropping at 2.
Yeah.
Where is the premiere? The premiere is not even there. And mind you, the way we did these projects, right? we would go to set. So I would have either today I think I'm just going to be saying shout outs. Would have either my boy MC4 Media, big up to and shout out to you, Mark
up to
Foster.
everyone, yeah.
So he would usually be behind the camera, or sometimes Boss G's behind the camera. So they shoot the video, then I have to go home and edit that video. So sometimes, remember, I'm a videographer. That is my day-to-day job. So I'd have maybe like say 4 or 5 other projects for other clients that I need to edit. But I also have my own projects that I need to edit. So it was difficult, but it was a very beautiful experience. And I feel that we need to do something crazy again. Maybe might even drop 20. Or
You see?
No, man. Something crazy.
How come I don't see you on like posters? Where do you perform? Do you, since you said you singing love music, do you perform in bedrooms only? Because I don't see you. I don't see you on posters.
Okay, cool. I haven't. So my boss, boss G loves money. I'm joking. Okay. I'm trying to find a way where I can say this in a humble kind of way, but that is not going to offend people that are going to see this. I don't see myself like huge or better than any other artist that is there right now. Some of the other artists that are doing great. I'll give you an example like my boy Kido. Kido's killing it. We've got KSG, they're killing it. But at the end of the day, it relates to the certain market that you really want to try to break into or attract. You'd find. If you check also some of the works that I do shoot and edit, they are not really Zimbabwean related. I do shoot a lot of stuff for Nigerians and Congolese people. So it's also just a matter, I think, of the kind of market that we're trying to attract. Because we're building up a foundation right now. And we believe that maybe, take for instance, because we usually plan these things and say maybe in the next 2 years or 3 years or 4 or even 5 years, this is where we should get. And truth be told, we're trying to break more into the international market. My desire or my goal is not really to play on the local grounds, as much as people might say, I think you're getting it all wrong, but I think it's an equation that we've tried to go around and seen that it works. Because also the type of clientele that we've been able to attract, or the places or the people that have been talking to me like they want me to come through and perform, it's like good places. So I feel it's also just a matter of time where I'm building up my brand, and I've got a goal and a vision where I want my brand to be in the next 5 years. That's why you don't really see me on certain posters. Not that I'm saying that those shows that I'm too good for them or they're not good enough for me, but I just feel I need to market my content on a different spec.
Yeah, thank you for being polite. But Anzo.
Yeah.
So
so
we've talked about music. I want to talk about you're always looking good.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
How much was the last suit that you bought? How much was it?
Oh, so this one I actually bought it on
the last suit that you bought.
This one I actually bought it on we have a clearance sale, so I got it on half price.
When you say where is we?
Nash suits. So Nash suits are the people that always dress me up. Okay. Whenever you see me looking cliche, I like to step up looking good, man. You have to look good.
Yeah.
They say that people relate to you with the way that they see you.
And dress the way you want to be addressed.
Yes, that. So every time if you look good, there's a certain level of confidence also that, if you look good, you feel good. So usually Nash suits, they dress me up. I've got Don Kumchias, they dress me up. I've got Flexx, they dress me up. I've also got a video on Zoka. And Credit also dressed me up there. So those are the people that usually, I've got people that really want to dress me up.
You did, I think 2 tracks that you sampled like into goods.
Harare.
Then there's another one also. There's another track also you sampled into goods.
Okay.
How was the procedure there? Or did you go through talking now?
Ndambotara nemunhu ndatonakirwa namudhara tuko ndatotimira ndiimbe nini Boss G ndiye anokonzeresa zvese because now I would want to follow certain channels because right now I want to record so I want to do this thing where I'm going to do covers for people that are still alive but that used to do good music way back.
Yeah.
Like Willem Tite.
We need that.
So I want to do that song. I even got a beat for it already.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure you will love it because it was sounding nice.
Yeah, so and now I was like, let's talk to Willem. And Mosty was like, bruh, just do the cover, my bro. But eventually I ended up reaching out to Elder Willem. So I spoke to Elder Willem tight. So whenever everything is in place, then I'm gonna go and record it. So yes.
These days, we can talk about a lot of things, and we cannot forget about how people are facing, especially men. You vibe, man.
Thank you.
You're positive. I like your
Always.
vibe.
Thank you, man.
What keeps you going? But before you tell me what keeps you going, I want to ask you. Mazono, we have a pandemic, depression.
Yeah, true, my G.
Have you ever encountered such?
Not personally, but I've been in places where I've helped people who have gone through that certain phase. And you know, the most unfortunate thing of all the things that I have actually seen in terms of people who either get into depression, anxiety, mental illnesses, and mental health, it's because coming from a background where we come from Zimbabwe, men were not allowed to talk or to showcase or to what can express. I say, to express their sentiments on how they feel. If you're going through a certain phase, they'll say, Muruma acheme.
But you need
and
let it out.
But there's a point, maybe for some reason you need to vent. So if you can't vent, you're gonna burst. So that is what's happening with a lot of people. People are getting to a point whereby they would want to say it out, maybe, but the friends that are around them, I've got maybe say, Shingi is my friend, but I cannot talk to Shingi that, I'm going through depression. I'm thinking about suicide. They will see me maybe like a weak vessel or something. Yeah. So that thing is killed us as a community. And I think we need to get to a point whereby we as men, we are taught certain lessons about life and all that. And I think it's something that we really need to do fast, because I've seen even the rate of deaths and people that's what's happening. Suicide.
Especially men.
Yes. So I think it's something that needs to be addressed and quick.
So what keeps you going?
Where I come from, man. I'm a person who usually wants to learn from where I'm coming from and use that as something that I'm going to use as a pillar for where I'm going. And I thank God, growing up in the ghetto, Mfakose. Yeah, bruh, that's one of the greatest things that ever happened to my life, man. Because growing up as a ghetto youth, you're a hustler. You make do. You always make do. There is not a day that can pass by where you can sleep hungry if you are a ghetto hustler, bruh. You make sure. I still remember the days. Remember, I told you I'm an only child, and I grew up with my mom. And times were difficult, and maybe we would go. Then my mom would say, I've got this 5 rand, bro. What can we do? And I'll say, Mama, give me that 5 rand. I'll go and play snooker. Bruh, I would make sure that's a matter of life and death, bruh. That 5 rand I knew because I had to win. If I win, I know that I have to buy a loaf of bread and some eggs, bruh. And come back. You can't afford to lose if you're a ghetto youth.
100%.
So yeah, that's the thing that has kept my vibe going on. And also one thing I've realized in life, self-realization is key. When you know who you are, that is the most difficult question that a lot of people have been facing or that they cannot answer. Who are you? If you know who you are, bruh, yeah, you've got confidence that will always ooze out with you. Yeah.
I agree with you on that one. So, music or making videos or being behind the camera, what do you choose?
Everything.
No, you choose one. You have to choose one.
Say somebody wants to kill me right now. Say, man nigga,
to your head.
Music or making videos. Woo. Yeah, my radar is like this. I'm thinking in between. I love both of them, man, because it's like the way I do music and the way I do videos. It's like a fusion of the two. It's like one thing to me at the end of the day. To be honest enough, if I say this side and that side, I'll be lying. Cause
choose one.
Choose one.
You have to choose one.
Okay, videos.
Making videos.
Yeah.
Okay. On making videos, what was the best even yours or even someone else's video that you've done, what was the best video that you've ever done?
That's a
That was
difficult one.
that was like, yo, I enjoyed the set, the vibe, the mood, everything was on point. Whose video is that?
Because if you're going to make me answer that one, my clients are going to be angry.
No. Others are going to be angry, but others are going to be motivated. They're like, they want to create the same-
My favorite set or the video that I loved. Even if you check when a lot of clients ask me about videos,
There's one
I
that you
always
recommend.
I usually when they want to
Reference.
see my work, I always send them a song by Tech 27, African Queen. I love that song to bits. I did the song. I think the reason why I love the song mostly is because
Why is everybody
you know,
excited?
that I think he's in the room also.
Oh, that's him.
That's Tech 27.
Okay.
But also coming from a fact that me and Tech, we like, he's like my brother. You know, like we that close. And when I did that production, it was more. I think we did that production in order to show people that we could do it. Because take a look at even the places where we're shooting, the attires. You know, we went all out
Say
to
the name
shoot.
again for everyone. wants-
Tech 27,
That's the name of the track. People are gonna look for it. So,
African Queen.
African Queen. You've done movies. You've done short
Yeah.
films.
Yeah.
So, gun to your head. Damaged. When is Damaged coming out? Because
I knew you were going to ask that because actually the last time you asked him. Okay, cool. A quick one. You know, when it comes to movies, there is a lot that goes on behind the set for us to be able to say a movie is coming out there and then. And I'll give you an example. We did The Barrister, and on The Barrister,
Okay.
I learned a lot of things, right? And I would really want to correct most of those things that I saw as flaws and mistakes on Damaged, because Damaged is a project that is really dear to me, right? We were supposed to drop it this winter, but unfortunately we didn't manage to get the airplay that we wanted to get, because we were trying to show we actually wanted to drop it from a bigger platform. Remember initially when I spoke, I said something internationally related, so that is the market that I really want to try to hit. I don't just want to drop the video on YouTube, man, and get some views.
Yeah, even we had he was here. They said we're not going.
We don't
went big.
want that, bro. We need some Zimbabwean filmmakers who are going to make, you know, sitcoms and stuff like that are going to be showcased on some of the biggest platforms ever. We can do that. We can be able to do that, because take a look on Damaged. I managed to get in touch with the police and to
Amazing.
get them on set.
Yeah.
And we shot also with the subs.
Amazing
And
stuff.
that's like a huge project.
Okay. So I just have a few questions for you
Okay.
because we're running out of time.
Yeah, my nigga, my
Let's
nigga.
choose one. Let's choose one.
Okay,
Let's choose
so
one.
344, so I have to
Yeah,
choose one.
choose
Okay,
one.
let's hit it.
I know I've asked you this, but for the sake of this part,
Mm-hmm.
Damaged or Barrister?
Damaged.
Music or filmmaking?
Filmmaking.
Photo shoots or videos?
Videos, definitely.
Knox or Sunny?
Sunny is my elder brother here from day
Wizkid
one.
or Benner Boy?
Wizkid. Don't even. Bro, Wizkid is my day one.
Okay, great
That
stuff.
boy's good.
There's someone out there that you inspire? Like, you inspire me when I look at I love you. You inspire me a lot.
That's too huge,
You
bro.
inspire
You're like,
me
yeesh.
because
Okay.
When you talk about, do you know I once messaged you when I wanted to start this podcast? Do you know that? You remember?
Sorry, maybe I might have forgotten. But yeah, I remember.
When I wanted to start
I'm
this
joking with you.
podcast and I
Yeah.
was looking for
A videographer and stuff like that,
videographer.
yeah.
And I don't hold anything against you. Even we the way we talked, I talked to a lot of people that day, but your response, the way we communicated,
Yeah, bro.
it was great.
Thank you, bro.
I just wanted to say, you inspire me. Keep doing what you're doing.
Chill, thank you,
There's
my
someone
G.
out there that wants to be where you are and what you're doing. What would you want to say to them?
Okay, so this is something that I was given to by my late uncle. So he said to me, Easy, I want to teach you 3 words that are going to be very important in your life till you die. And I was like, I thought to myself, like, this guy's going to say a lot of things, man. And you know what he said? He said, the first word that I want to teach you in life, is implementation. The second word is implementation. The third word is implementation. The reason why I've said these 3 words is that if you fail the first time, continue the second time.
Try it again.
If you fail the second, go to the third time. There is never a point in your life where you have to quit or hang your boots and say no. So that's just been my panacea in life, man. If I say I want to do something, I make sure I do it.
Nah, God bless, man. God
Thank
bless.
you, my G.
I know we're running out of time, but thank you
I'm
very
so
much.
sorry, man. I know that there is much more to us. I think we should have spoken about videos and all the stuff.
There's a lot that I want to talk to you
I
about.
know, man. I know.
No, we can always.
Unless if you guys want me on the show any other day, then we can.
Definitely.
When I come through, please, I don't want to talk about my music. I want to be talking about the videos that I've shot, the artists
That's
I've
what
worked
we
with,
want to talk about.
the big and the small and the
artists that are hard-headed.
and Astana, and the Shintomani, and we just
and everything.
Second
Janif, because the video that you did for Stana and Dimurid was supposed to be there, and what happened? We wanna talk about those things. But
okay, so guys should watch out for part 2 if they're gonna have me.
No,
then we'll talk about, because I know that Stana and Dimuridzo issue is really all over the place. People have said it from different perspectives, but at the end of the day, I feel like they should have come through and asked the videographer or the person who ended up making the video, because all the people are saying, hey, what happened on the Stana and Dimuridzo video? I think I know the answers to that because I'm the one who ended up making the video.
So hopefully we'll have you
man.
again.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate. God bless.
Much appreciated.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Keep safe, man. Keep safe. Much love, my king. Yeah.
This is podcast Home Away from Home. We are.
When me home, away from home, me no make them feel like me weak, no make them feel that at all. Cause nobody care for me, but me pray me God Father be there for me. Away from home, me no make them